Stoics and Sigma males. Stoic rules Sigma males live by. It's no surprise that being a Sigma male and following the advice of the Stoics go hand in hand. Stoicism has been a part of the lives of the best, brightest, and most interesting people for over 2,000 years. From the rulers of the world's most powerful empires to the victims of its worst evils. Today, we're going to look at how these old ideas fit naturally into the lives of the Sigma male. Integrity and being real. Integrity is the most important thing about being a Sigma male. Others may try to get approval from others or act like whom they think they should be, but the Sigma male and the Stoic just do the best they can with who they are. Epictetus wrote, "If you ever feel like you need to look for approval from other people, know that you have lost your integrity. If you need a witness, be your own." This short quote shows how important the Stoics thought self-approval was compared to being honest. A Sigma male doesn't take the easy way out when it comes to being a good person. They don't play a role to fit into a certain group, and they don't do what they do to get praise or to be liked by others. They just do well because they are who they are. Stop arguing about what a good man should be, Marcus Aurelius said. Be one. If you find yourself wondering what it would take to change the way other people see you. Usually, if you want to be seen, the answer is in the question itself. Doesn't matter what other people think of you. Only how you see yourself matters. A Sigma male knows this instinctively and goes straight to the source. Do you like what you've seen so far? Please give us a like below before we talk about the most important Stoic trait of a Sigma male. By giving this channel a simple thumbs up, we can reach more and more people around the world with our Sigma-related content. Learn all you can. Just like the Stoics, Sigma males are very smart people. They love to learn from a wide range of sources and are always eager to learn more about everything around them. This desire to learn keeps the Sigma male in a constant state of change throughout his life. He doesn't worry about changing his mind or what he doesn't know. For a Sigma male, the journey of life is about learning more today than you knew yesterday. This is not a threat to how a Sigma male sees himself. Heraclitus said, "To be ever-minded is the greatest virtue," and the Sigma male knows that this is true. There is always more to learn, more to find out, and more to find out about any subject. The more a Sigma male learns, the better and more interesting their life gets. Others may get excited by going out drinking with their friends or looking for thrills outside of themselves. The Sigma male, on the other hand, gets excited by learning more about himself. Is there any better feeling than coming to a sudden and new understanding? A realization that makes you question and doubt everything you thought before? The answer is no for Stoics and Sigma males. Like the Stoics, Sigma males are independent, real, and well-rounded people. While they try to avoid fights and don't need to be liked or accepted, they often get attention for who they are as people, not because of what others say about them. This makes them leaders at work and among their friends. Even though this kind of attention isn't bad, it's not something that's sought out. It's just something they do because of who they are. Strong, smart, logical, devoted, committed, and to the point. A very good work ethic. One of the main things that makes Sigma males stand out is that they don't do things the way everyone else does. While Alpha and Beta males try to be the best in their field, Sigma males do their best not for a place in the hierarchy but for their integrity and growth. Sigma males are very reliable workers because of their strong work ethic. They often have all the traits of a natural leader. Instead of getting lost in the crowd, a Sigma male only works on the task at hand, and he never settles for less than his best. This way of doing things gets rid of the mistakes and differences that can happen when people try to beat the competition. A Sigma male shows up and does their best because anything less isn't good enough. He doesn't want praise or attention, but he often ends up setting an example for others to follow. Thoughts that are deep and abstract. Even though the Sigma male is sometimes hard to understand, he is not mindless. Both Stoics and Sigma males were very deep thinkers, but that doesn't mean they thought too much and got anxious or stressed out. The way a Sigma male sees and understands the world around him can be amazing. He often looks at how the universe works from a bird's-eye view. Marcus Aurelius said, "Think about how beautiful life is, look up at the stars, and imagine yourself running with them." Quotes like this perfectly sum up what a Sigma male thinks about, which is that the greater whole is more important than the small mistakes that happen every day. A Sigma male enjoys the beauty and complexity of the world around him and isn't afraid to spend hours thinking about them. The Sigma male is sure of his place in the world because he sees himself and his work as small parts of a bigger picture. 8. Just be yourself. A Sigma male isn't scared of being different from the other people around him. He doesn't feel like he has to fit in with the crowd, doesn't want to be liked by others, and is fine with not being in the usual order of things. Even though the Stoics talked about this in many different ways, the main idea is the same: be yourself. Sigma males don't spend much time worrying about what others expect of them. Instead, they focus on what they expect of themselves and how they can improve. Getting the job done is the most important thing. There is no greater virtue than getting through hard times, growing as a person, and emotionally turning off the problems that make so many other people fall apart. When you accept the things you can't change, you can focus on what you can change. This makes a Sigma male a machine for doing what he needs to do to get everything done. Sigma men often live outside of society's norms and don't care much about fashion or what people expect of them. A Sigma male is proud of who he is and how he lives. Don't spend your time arguing with other people. Stoics would rather deal with disagreements with logic and reason than with emotional outbursts or bad behavior. Insulting people and hurting their feelings is not a necessary part of getting ahead in life. It usually slows down growth and progress instead of helping it. Instead of taking a long way around and adding a lot of bad feelings to the mix, Stoics and Sigma males usually stay respectful, centered, and calm during all conflicts. This way of solving a problem also gives people a chance to learn and grow, which can help them change the way they think and understand things. A Sigma male doesn't think it's important to win an argument. They are not required to always be right. The most important thing for a Sigma male is to finish the task at hand and grow their consciousness, just like the Stoics did. Stoics were able to control their feelings and worked hard to accept what they couldn't change. A Sigma male can't change how other people feel or react, but he can keep control of himself and make sure his integrity stays intact. Getting into fights doesn't help anyone. People think that it's best to keep feelings separate from important things. Accepting that you will die. A Sigma male knows that life is too short for small problems and noise that don't matter. The Sigma male doesn't like to waste time with small talk and idle chatter. Instead, he likes to get right to the point and work quickly to finish any task he's given. Accepting that every day could be your last is a surefire way to get rid of things that aren't important and isn't needed, so it's easy to cut activities that would be avoided otherwise. You knew you couldn't count on another day. A Sigma male seizes the moment, does what can be done, and doesn't waste time on things that don't help them and the people they care about grow and improve. It may seem like a morbid way of thinking, but the Sigma male is always aware of how fragile life is. Don't let problems get in the way. Marcus Aurelius once said, "What stops you from acting, moves you to act. What gets in the way ends up being the way." Every day, a Sigma male realizes that this is true. A Sigma male doesn't trip over roadblocks and freaks out when they come up. Instead, he keeps his cool and figures out a way to get around what he thinks of as an obstacle. Keeping this in mind, we can see that obstacles aren't really in the way of anything, they're just the result of the direction we've chosen. A Sigma male notices that. Often, stumbling blocks can be easily worked into the progress of the task at hand, adding to the experience and the result as you go. Don't let anything stand in your way. Think like a Sigma male and look for ways that these possible problems can be just what you need to get ahead.